So the Colts and the Jags. The
Yeah,
Colts and the Jags, Devin. So I guess I mean, what do you want me to say? I mean, Daniel Jones, his leg fell apart.
he on grass, mind you, tore his Achilles entirely.
Ugh.
That's the end of his season. Probably most of next year if he's on the Deshaun Watson type of recovery path line.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is it's horrible for him because it's a year for them where I mean we could call it similar to Sam Darnold where not as good, but where he could have gone and gotten a contract somewhere, um, or extended with the Colts or whatever, could have revamped his career. But instead, fully tears his ACL. Their backup quarterback is hurt, so they are calling on Philip Rivers, who is a grandfather and who hasn't played in the league since
so
2020.
I was kind of conflicted thinking about this whole thing, and then thinking about how I felt about how Daniel Jones' career was going to go. Because at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was planning on going to here like, all right, well, Daniel Jones' career might be over. Right? And when I say over, I mean you had your shot, your opportunity, you take over the Colts, and I think forget anywhere else. I think he was going to be the Colts starting quarterback next year. I think he was going to
Yeah,
get his
yeah,
contract. He was going to be a Colt.
yeah.
He was the Colts' new quarterback, and he tears his Achilles. And now it goes from a year where, all right, well, we can't go with you next year. We
We
there's
still
nobody
have
we want
Anthony
to rock with.
Richardson.
We still have Anthony Richardson, but is what's up with him? Is he not? I didn't even bother to do
I
research on
didn't even
him.
the fact that he must be hurt because if they're calling on
Like, is his
Philip Rivers,
face? Like, remember, he
it's the
broke his
orbital
face.
bone. Yeah, he broke his face. You're right because he punched himself in the face, or kicked him. Kneed
He broke
himself.
his
I think he
face.
kneed himself in the face with a band.
No, the band, the
He was,
band.
but I
I
think he
thought
was
I
doing
think he
band work
punched
on his
himself.
legs.
Oh, I thought he punched himself, or was that somebody else? No, he punched himself with the band. Remember,
It
we were
was either
talking
or.
about it. We were talking about
I know I was
we were talking
talking
about
about
the
it, but I
boom,
think I
boom,
was mistaken
boom.
in the way that he did it. I think it was his knee.
If he kneed himself in the face,
I think he kneed himself
that
right in the
sounds even worse.
cheekbone.
But which I mean, yeah, that sucks. But either way, I was thinking like how the culture looking at it like they don't owe Daniel Jones anything, especially if he can't produce next year.
They don't like had he finished out the year, maybe torn his Achilles next year, then you can start to still, I don't know, keep that relationship with Daniel Jones. Like there really is no relationship to be had. Like Daniel Jones will be forgotten about by the start of next season because he will not
But
be able to play until probably mid to late next season.
bringing in Philip Rivers, at least to me, kind of shows. I know we can talk about what other options all day, but bringing in a 44-year-old to start at quarterback for the rest of the year, I mean, that at least shows that at least shows you have no idea who you want at quarterback next year. Like if I'm
For
Daniel
sure.
Jones, I'm praying that they're like, all right, so we can keep Philip like we can keep Philip around. We can bring Anthony back. I'm
Yeah.
praying like if I'm Daniel Jones, I'm praying they cannot figure it out next year at quarterback and they just have a horrible situation
Yeah.
and I recover all next year and then I get my shot the year after that because
And
I mean, unless the Colts absolutely suck next year, have nothing going on, and then draft like the best quarterback available, and his career is really over, I think he'll be given a chance to compete for a starting spot. For the Colts. That's it though.
for sure. Definitely for the Colts. Now the problem is say they go out and like none of these quarterbacks in college right now or where they're at aren't they're not top of the top. We're not going to see a first overall quarterback taken this draft, I don't think.
Mm.
So, I mean, they could fall to a Colts position where they could get a decent quarterback. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's not going to be until sort of late next season when he can compete. Like, if that quarterback has a great beginning of the season, Daniel Jones is not thought about anymore.
If I'm Daniel Jones, I'm hoping the Colts go with like a Marcus Mariota next year,
Yeah, exactly.
a Teddy Bridgewater,
Something
somewhere it's like, oh
stinky.
man,
Taylor Heineke
our goal next year is to break LT's record with Jonathan Taylor. And
is to
that's it.
only
That's
run the
all our goal
football.
is.
Exactly.
But I guess if you also think about it, I mean, a year and a half from now, who knows who's going to be needing a quarterback or going to be pulling quarterbacks in for competitions in training
Yeah.
camp. Daniel Jones, I mean, this might, I'm not saying blessing in disguise or whatever, but he might he might have more opportunities a year and a half from now.
He
Fully
might,
healthy. There might
because
be
here's
more,
the thing.
there might be a, go ahead.
Sorry, he's done enough to prove himself more than like to prove that he's better than what we thought he was prior to joining the
Mm.
Colts. Like his reputation isn't incredible just because he's had a lot of help on this Colts team, but he's definitely developed way more of one. So he's going into next year or after that, he still has some tape where it's like this guy can be around at least as a backup or a potential starter.
So I guess career over? No.
No, but
Career going in a very different direction.
a big punch. Yeah.
Definitely changing definitely switching lanes in which direction his career is going. But
The
then now
other
you got
thing,
Philip Rivers.
yeah, so the thing about
But go
Philip
ahead.
is that he will be foregoing his Hall of Fame eligibility next year, and it'll get bumped another 5 years if he plays one snap. He would be eligible
Yeah,
next year, and it will get bumped till 31.
I know. I mean,
For
I don't
what?
even.
To
Does he
miss the
even have to play a
playoffs?
snap?
Huh?
Does he even have to play a snap? I mean, if he's on a roster this for the
No, he
rest of
has to
this
play a
year,
snap.
really? So you
Yeah.
can be an active player 4 years after retirement and then get inducted the year after if you don't play a snap.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, if you don't play, you don't play.
Well, I'm saying, like, theoretically speaking, if Matthew Slater stopped playing on special teams for the last 5 years of his career and was just on the bench as a fucking glue guy or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't think he's like, oh well, now you have a shot right away to be the, I just don't, I don't know,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
The
know,
thing
maybe,
that I
who
saw
knows,
said
but I guess
snap,
maybe he has to play a snap. The thing is, it seems like he's going to be playing a snap.
which sucks. Like, what about Philip Rivers? Like, they can go out and get Joe Flacco.
They can't though. I mean, they can't trade for it. Trade deadline's over.
Yeah, you're right.
Um, they like who could they really go get? It's like, I guess I am curious. No, don't even the fact that you whispered that name. It's almost like you didn't even say it. Somebody else
I did.
just threw
Who
it in
said
there.
that?
But free agent QBs right now. I mean, I am
Who said
curious.
that?
Like, okay, see right here. Here was a good list of who could replace Daniel Jones, and you had guys like Taylor Heineke.
Boom,
Okay, there you go. That's somebody we could see play for the rest of the year. Trevor Simeon.
boom.
Okay. Ryan Tannehill.
No, fuck
Okay.
ass no.
Hendon Hooker. You could go
Hell
Hendon
no.
Hooker. Um, 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 yeah, I don't
Desmond
know.
Ritter, is he
I
on the
don't
team?
really see. Um, no, he's not. There you go. You could go Desmond Ritter.
He sucks too. But to pull
Dorian Thompson Robinson, DTR.
DTR, DTR would be cool.
You could go DTR. I don't know. I mean, the fact
What
that
about
Gus Edwards is a free agent kind of makes me sick to my stomach, but
that's nuts. What about
it is
Mr.
what it
Ball,
is.
Josh Dobbs.
He must be on a roster somewhere. Must be on a
Either
roster
way,
somewhere.
like
But all right.
it's not going to be worth it to get Philip. It's not going to be worth it for either party to bring Philip Rivers back.
No, and after looking at the schedule, I believe last episode or whenever, I mean, I think the Colts may lose the rest of their games this year.
Yeah,
Like, I get it. It was a fucking long shot to see them go this far with Daniel Jones, and no one expected it. So who knows what could happen? But I mean, if we go back, I believe they were playing teams. They play. I want to say Seattle. I want to say they played Seattle and San Fran.
and
Is that
Jacksonville
here we go
again.
right here? They play. They play Seattle, San Fran, Jacksonville, Houston.
It don't. It doesn't matter who they have at quarterback.
I mean, and they were what? They have 9 wins, so they might finish 9-8. Is that what we're
Yeah,
looking at for them? I
yeah,
mean, there's a potential they go 9-8 and miss the playoffs.
yeah.
Actually, they could go 9-8 and still make the playoffs, which is fucking crazy.
They could.
But I don't.
Well, they're out of the
It's
playoff picture now. Like they are in the hunt.
well, they're out of the playoff picture. Like hypothetical, like if we're in a theoretical world, like they are done. Like we know they're done. Like there's so many teams this year that we were questioning and we didn't know. Now we know for sure. All right, the Colts are out of the race.
Yeah,
They
and
aren't.
even
They
with
are
Daniel
not in the
Jones,
conversation.
these last few games would have been tough.
I mean, yeah, no, they were struggling a little bit, but I believe Daniel Jones was already injured
No, he played
because no, no, he was playing. He was playing with an injury though. I want to say he was playing with some type of
calf strain.
no, no, no. Now I'm gonna find out who this was because somebody had this, but playing with a broken tibia. Somebody was playing with a broken tibia, and the reason I remember is because I was watching. I remember the game day, and it was like Tony Gonzalez or somebody being like, "Oh, that's fine. That's you can." He was like jokingly, he was like, "As long as it ain't the fibula." He was like, "All right." He just chipped the tibia. He was like, "All right, that's fine. He can play.
That
It's
is,
whatever."
yeah. I mean,
Um,
if you chip a thing, it's not as bad. Tony Gonzalez
but
also. Never mind.
Tony Gonzalez was he? No,
He
no,
works for
say it. Because what
Amazon.
was he? Was he? What?
He works for Amazon, and his ex-wife is married to Jeff Bezos.
His ex-wife is married to Jeff Bezos, but um, Daniel Jones broke his fibula and wants to play through the pain. Yeah. So
Was it
Daniel
the
Jones
same
broke
leg?
his. Did Daniel Jones break his fibula? Here we go. 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 He had already been playing through what was believed to be a hairline fracture through his fibula, the opposite leg,
Hmm,
and had been okay. So he on the opposite leg he had a broken fibula. Um, so kind of crazy. So you got to think opposite legs broken, playing on that other leg, you tear that Achilles. Jesus Christ, dude.
that sucks.
I mean, come on. What are we talking about? Tony Gonzalez wasn't the one walking around like town, right? Remember, was that Jimmy Graham?
That was Jimmy Graham.
Or
Jimmy
was he
Graham
having
had
like? Remember,
a
I think he was having like a seizure,
no.
like
He was
having a
having
seizure
it was a
walking around.
seizure, but it was also kind of like a could have been like a what's that disease? Schizophrenic attack of some sort
Ah, okay.
where
Yeah,
he was
I couldn't
he
remember. I didn't. Yeah, that's why.
ran around
That's
town
why I didn't know
naked.
where you were going with Jimmy Graham. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's really. I mean, that's really it. Philip Rivers is coming back and playing in 2025. Daniel Jones probably won't play until 2027.
Yeah, if he plays in 2027. But I mean, when you look at where his career was prior to the year, it was you're going to go compete for a job with Anthony Richardson. Obviously, won the competition because AR wasn't trying, and or he was trying really hard and still sucked. Um,
That's a possibility.
Yeah, it's a big possibility. And then and then he outperforms.
See, but you got to think though the way the quarterback, the landscape of quarterbacks right now, there's definitely a world where he could be showing up in 2027 battling with somebody like AR for a spot.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think he could easily find a spot in
I don't think
2027. We'll just
AR
have
will
to
be
see.
anywhere near the NFL by then as a quarterback.
Mm, no, probably not. All right. Where do we want to go? Let's talk about it.